One day through the primeval wood, a calf walked home as good calves should, but made a trail and bent askew, a crooked trail, as all calves do. Since then 300 years have fled, and I infer the calf is dead. But still, he left behind his trail, and thereby hangs my moral tale. The trail was taken up next day by a lone dog that passed that way, and then a wise bell-wether sheep pursued the trail over vale and steep, and drew the flock behind him too, as good bell-wethers always do. And from that day, over hill and glade, through those old woods a path was made. And many men wound in and out, and dodged and turned and bent about, and uttered words of righteous wrath, because there was such a crooked path. But still they followed, do not laugh, the first migration of that calf, and through this winding woodway stalked, because he wobbled when he walked. This forest path became a lane that bent and turned again. This crooked lane became a road where many a poor horse with his load toiled on beneath the burning sun and traveled some 3 miles in one. And thus a century and a half they trod the footsteps of that calf. The years passed on in swiftness fleet, the road became a village street, and thus before men were aware a city's crowded thoroughfare. And soon the central street was of renowned metropolis, and men 2 centuries and a half trod in the footsteps of that calf. A moral lesson this might teach, were I ordained and called to preach. For men are prone to go it blind along the calf paths of the mind, and work away from sun to sun to do what other men have done. They follow in the beaten track, and out and in and forth and back, and still their devious course pursue to keep the path that others do. The path a secret groove, along which all their lives they move. But how the wise old wood gods laugh, who saw that first primeval calf. Many things this tale might teach, but I am not ordained to preach. The calf path. Are you teaching God's true word or man's traditions?